if you look very closely, if you try to feel it, you will find that your body is always in a state of tension. Hamesha your body is tensed if you do any sort of exercises or yoga for that matter, or meditation or deep relaxation, and when the instruction is loosen up your body, you realize how much tensed you are at all times, right? At that moment you are like, at that point I am very tensed, but as you do it more and more, you realize naturally only when you're living your life, when you're going about your day, your body is always very tensed. So you let go, okay? You let go for a moment, and this deep relaxation comes to you, a deep sense of realization that if I'm not tensed, if my matter is not strained, I have very little motivation to want things. You know what I mean? When there's this matter, okay, which is like a puddle here, and this puddle needs to go from this point to this point, that puddle needs a lot of strength, okay, to go from here to here. Now, even if it does this, okay, it does this, it can still go here, but that will also require some sort of tension, right? When you are in shavasana and you have to do naukasana, that is when you're doing the dead man's pose and then you have to do the boat pose. In shavasana, your body is very limp, almost like the gravity, you feel the weight of gravity pulling your body down. And then when you do the naukasana, the boat pose, your body is strained. You have to do that to take a certain shape. You have to strain your body to the maximum extent, and then when you let go, you find this deep relaxation that you only knew was possible once your body was strained. And when you're here, you have no willpower or no want to go here because you're relaxed. So why am I saying this? We want a lot of things in our life. We want a lot of things in our life. And when we don't get it, experience the tension that rises in your body. Even the next day, when you watch this video, the next day when you go out about your day and there's something that you want, and if you don't get it, remember to feel the tension that you feel in your body. Be aware of the tension in your body. And the moment you let that tension go, you suddenly feel like you didn't want it maybe as much as you thought it you did. And then you start rebuttaling with yourself. Even when you're angry with someone, or if you want to talk about something, you can feel the tension in your vocal cords, okay? The tension in your heart or stomach, but wherever your voice is trying to come out from. And that is the tension that gives rise to this voice, or tension that gives rise to figuring something out consciously. A lot of tension is happening, So when you're like, I don't get something, okay, I really want it, I don't get it, the moment I don't get it, I tense myself even more. So your body is in a state of tension. How exhausting is that? Once you realize that it is in tension and you ask your body, please, can you calm down, can you let it go? Your body will relax. Body listens to you. It relaxes, and when it relaxes, you become in a state of acceptance. I'll accept what comes to me. I'll accept the oxygen my body takes, and I'll accept the CO2 my body chooses to expel. Because everything beyond materiality everything beyond The natural instinct of being alive is materiality. And we get sad and we don't get what we want. That is materialistic things. But there will always be something that you really want that you won't be able to get. Because in this world, you're not alone. The very definition of I want everything that I wish for is contradictory to itself, because then everyone wants everything that they wish for. But if everyone starts getting what they wish for, I don't think everyone would be happy. And if it's possible to do that, do you understand? Should I give an example? I think you understand. Maybe I should still give you an example. If I want a position in my company and the other person also wants that particular position in the company, that particular one only, if everyone should get everything that they want, how is that even possible? It's impossible. In reality, it's impossible. Maybe in a utopian world, people think that everyone's wants will be fulfilled, it's not possible. So let go of the tension from your body, try to loosen up a bit. And once you do, you realize that that's okay. And many times before also, a lot of things you wanted which you couldn't get, and you found yourself okay even after that. So I'll leave you with this today. Maybe you took something away from this video, and if you did, I'll be grateful. Namaste.